What's up, guys? I want to share today what is the biggest mistake that you can make when you're listing your home with an agent or a broker. One of the things that you really need to look out for, and I'm going to share a little bit of a story of some clients that we were trying to help out just recently. Essentially what happened is this family had their property listed, and they've been listed for about a month and a half with little or no success. We'll just say no success at this point. Essentially, they reached out to us because we're friends, and anyway, they just wanted another opinion, check it out, see what's going on, why their house isn't selling. And of course, they're listed, so it's a touchy situation. We have to be very careful in that situation. But it was extremely evident why the property wasn't selling was essentially because the property was a little rough around the edges, and there are just a few little tweaks that would allow the property to quickly sell. And so as a real estate agent or broker, what I always push within my listing team is, hey, if we need to spend a couple $1,000s in order to help our clients sell their home, we're gonna do that. Because essentially what that's going to do is not only show value of what we can provide as a team, as an agent or broker, but it also provides an opportunity for our sellers to make more money. And so in a situation, if they would have come to us first, of course, that's what we would have recommended. I think they would have sold their house quickly. They're priced actually aggressively, pretty good. But the reality is most buyers can't see past the little things. And us as agents, as brokers, we know that. And therefore, we make those recommendations. And so essentially, that was my recommendation in this case is like, look, if you spend a few $1,000s, and of course, we're happy to help you with that, you can sell your property quickly. These sellers are in a situation where they really need to sell, and therefore, of course, as an agent or broker, we're going to jump in and help them with that. And on the back end, at close of escrow, we would just be reimbursed. It's a win-win, right? We help their house sell quicker. We help their house sell for top dollar. And of course, we help them in selling that house. And so the big mistake that was in my opinion, that took place in this situation, and that I think all sellers need to be careful of, is that when you sign with a broker or an agent, make sure that they stand by their work. Meaning they have an easy out clause. In every single one of our contracts, our sellers can get out of the contract at any given time if we're not performing. The reason I put that in our contracts is because I know we'll perform, and if we don't, they can get out. Like, we do make some mistakes, it happens, but overall we have great systems and processes. We market the property to our very best, and I would say better than 99% of other real estate brokerages out there. And so I have confidence in our work. So I have no problem having an easy out clause to where they can cancel after being listed if for any reason they're not happy with our service and us following through with our marketing and processes and systems. And so in this case, the brokerage agent are holding them hostage and not allowing them to cancel. And this is putting the sellers in a very tough situation, right? It almost seems like the brokerage does not have their interests as the primary thing that they're worried about. Essentially, I guess you could say we reached out to the agent and brokerage in a way of like, hey, look, like, here's our recommendations, like, go for it. Like, I don't need the listing. I don't care for the listing. But if you can do this, I think this is what would help sell the house. And of course, this brokerage, rather than taking it as like, oh, great, like, let me see what we can do to help this client sell, they dug in their heels and are making it extremely difficult for these clients, these sellers. And so anyway, Moral of the story, biggest mistake you can make as a seller, guys, never go into contract with someone on a listing if they don't have the ability to stand by their work and cancel if for any reason the agent is not performing. That is my opinion of what the biggest mistake as a seller is. Guys, just wanted to share that little story just to back that up. And I don't care if it's us or any other broker agent out there, guys. Work with an agent that stands by their work and that are willing to cancel the contract if for any reason you want to get out of that contract. Guys, lesson learned. Don't do that. Anyway, have a great day. Tyson Robinson, Trillion Real Estate. Thanks for tuning in. Have a great one.